Hey guys, what is going on? My name's Harry and welcome to my 1 million coin squad builder. Now, after all the packs being opened in Team of the Year, you can have a lot of coins, and I thought I'd bring out a even bigger squad builder than the last. The last one was a 250k squad builder. If you want to see that, I'll leave a link in the description. But anyway, let's get into the video. So starting off in goal, we're going to have Hugo Lloris. Now, obviously, Hugo Lloris is a really good goalkeeper, 88 overall, and he's only going to cost you 40k. And with that, you really can't go wrong. Now, in the two fullback positions, we're going to have Antonio Valencia and Kolasinac. Now, Antonio Valencia is considered to be one of the best, if not the best right back on the entire game. He's got high work rates, good pace, good strength, and decent defending, which is all you're really going to be looking for in a fullback. Now, a lot of people are going to be put off by Kolasinac's pace. It's 78, but really that does not matter. He's 6 foot tall, he's got 89 physical, and he's got medium high work rates, which means he's going to be staying back the majority of the time anyway. For the two centre-backs, we've got, in my opinion, the best Premier League centre-back pairing on FIFA 18. It's going to be Koscielny and Eric Bailly. Now, they're both 84 rated, they're both fast, they're both quite physical, and they've both got good defending. You really can't go wrong with these two defenders. In total, they're going to cost you about 10 to 15k for the pair of them, and that's really something that you can't turn down. Now, in the centre mid position, this is where the bigger players start to come in. We have got N'Golo Kante, also known as the cheap Vieira. I'm not really going to say much about Kante because everyone knows how good he is already. 81 pace, 81 defending, 84 physicality. He's just going to be picking up the ball from everywhere, intercepting, making those challenges and playing it through to your attackers. Now, I just want to point out quickly, this does start in a 4-5-1 formation, but it does swap to a 4-1-2-1-2 formation in the game. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, moving on to the right mid, we have got Moussa Sissoko. Now, you might be thinking that this is quite a weird choice. We've gone for a 1 million coin squad builder and we've got a 700 coin player in it. But nevertheless, Moussa Sissoko is 6'2", he's got medium work rate, and his stats are absolutely insane across the board. Moussa Sissoko does not have a stat less than 72, which for a winger is very good. He's got decent pace, decent shooting, decent passing, decent dribbling, and he's got really good physicality with 87 stamina and 88 strength, meaning he's just going to power through the midfield and keep going for the entire game. Now, we do play the left mid and the right mid in centre mid positions in game, and that's why I've gone for really well-rounded cards. Moving on to our second centre mid in game, or our left mid in the starting squad, we have got Zuba. Now, like Sissoko, you might be wondering why I've put Zuba in there, but he's 6 foot tall, he's got high work rate, 4-star weak foot, and insane well-rounded stats across the board. For a left mid card, I haven't seen as well-rounded stats as Steven Zuba has. Every stat above 80 apart from his shooting, which is 77. He's got really good pace, really good shot power and long shots, really good short passing, and once again, really good stamina and strength, which means they're really going to dominate the midfield. Paired up with N'Golo Kante, this midfield is absolutely unstoppable. Moving on to the cam position, and now this is the player that I do play at cam when we're in game. It's going to be prime icon Rui Costa. Now, although this squad is going to cost you about 1 million coins, I managed to do it for just 700k by getting Rui Costa's SBC card. Now, I know a lot of you might not be wanting to put that money into an SBC, but if you haven't really made your mind up yet, I do have an SBC video of me unlocking Rui Costa and also a player review of him on my channel that you can go check out. Now, Rui Costa is probably the best player in this team. 40 games, 29 goals and 25 assists. He's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, and absolutely incredible stats for an attacking midfielder. Moving on to our next player, it is going to be Serge Gnabry's inform card. Now, Serge Gnabry is a really good player and he's highly liked in the FIFA community. You can get him for just 40,000 coins. He's got 4-star skill moves, 91 pace, 87 dribbling, 85 shooting, and 76 physical. His in-games are really great across the board, and I really haven't felt anything that I don't like about this card. Partnering him up top is going to be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now, I have a series coming out on this guy that you might want to stay tuned for, so if you do, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. But as you all know, Aubameyang is probably the sweatiest player out there. He's 6'2" and has 96 pace. And that's all you really need to know about him. Just in case you were a bit curious, he does have 88 finishing, he's got 4-star weak foot and 77 strength, alongside really good dribbling stats, obviously the really good pace, and a bunch of good shooting stats like 89 attacking positioning. Once we get in game, this is how it's going to look. We swap to the 4-1-2-1-2 formation second variation. The defense stays the same, Kante drops back to the CDM role, we play Zuba right centre mid, Sissoko left centre mid, Rui Costa at cam, and Aubameyang and Gnabry up front. Now, although you might not think it, the centre mid positioning is really important in this team. Obviously, Sissoko's more of the defensive player, while Zuba's more of the attacking player. And there is actually a bug in the game which means that your right centre mid and Cam swap around and your left centre mid and CDM swap around. So obviously you're going to want the more defensive centre mid on the left hand side and the more attacking on the right. Just in case you were curious, I have both of my fullbacks on stay back while attacking, I have Kante on stay back while attacking, and I have my two strikers on getting behind and press back line. Now you guys might want to change that, but I just felt that this works really well with the team and my playstyle. Now, getting into the clips, I'm just going to go through a few key players. Now, obviously, the defence is really solid across the board. I was a bit sceptical about having Kolasinac in there at first because of that pace, but the fact that he does have high defensive work rates and stays back the majority of the time means that he really doesn't need the pace to catch up with fast players. Moving on to the midfield, Kante is an absolute machine in that CDM position. He's really going to make a difference in games and having Bakayoko. He's fast, he's agile, and he's good on the ball, which means he's going to be able to play your attackers in and also win the ball back in the defensive third. Not only this, but his high defensive work rates means that like Kolasinac, he's going to be staying back and just being in a position to get the ball if your opponent is on an attack. Now, like I said, Rui Costa is probably the best player in this team. As you're going to be seeing from the clips, he's involved in the majority of the goals, either scoring them himself or assisting, and I think that you're really going to want to go and pick this guy up. And obviously, like I said, if you're a bit strapped for coins and you want to go get this team anyway, you can get it for around 600 to 700k. Like I said, I will leave a link to my video on unlocking him in the description, and I'd really recommend you go check it out. Moving on to the two strikers, this is probably my favourite striker partnership I've had on this FIFA. It's going to be Serge Gnabry and Aubameyang. Now, what I liked about this partnership was Gnabry has the 3-star weak foot but the 4-star skills, and Aubameyang has the 4-star weak foot and the 3-star skills, which means they both have a little bit of everything. Gnabry is going to be a bit weaker and less of an aerial threat, but he's more agile and he can dribble past a lot more players and get the balls through to Aubameyang, whereas Aubameyang can just run straight through. He's good in the air, he's strong, and he's got absolutely incredible finishing. Now, both of these strikers are going to go and get you goals as soon as you buy them. They're probably the best 150k I have spent on this game, and like I said, I'd really recommend you going out and trying this team. Anyway guys, that is going to be it from me today. Like I said, I'm going to have a series coming out with Aubameyang very soon, so if you do want to see that, be sure to drop a subscribe, and also if you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Thanks for watching guys, my name's been Harry, and goodbye.